Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Strange Horticulture. I'm your Game Master Darius. As we left off, we have learned about a creature known as the Servant. Good chance that the Seeds of Redemption have something to do with it. It's not necessarily a good thing. In fact, it's probably a terrible thing. Did I rename that one? I did. Okay. End of day. Damn, I forgot to pet the cat. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. That card's blank. Or is it? Sunday. Okay. Pull this on out. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. 2 miles north of Foxfield. 1, 2. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. That looks snazzy. Open this up, pet the cat, ring the bell. Hello. Wonder if I am a librarian friend today. It's telling me to go adventure. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on the local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. Never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Calder Abbey. That one is just up here. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, the voice proclaims, only a friend may enter. Shit. Which one was friend? That one was... began with an F. It wasn't Fever Kiss. Definitely wasn't Farmer's Worry. I think it was just Fox Button. Yes. Contract between people, things, stuff. This one. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment surveying before he selects a scroll and hands it to me. I like scrolls. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to the local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Alright, so, according to this, start at Long Meg, south 3, east 2. Once we have the ability to discover. Yes. We shall discover stuff. Also, really quick. Yep, okay. Not me, definitely preferring all the rain sounds. So, this is Long Meg, the Stone Daughters. Was it South 3, East 2? South 3, East 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Along the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual-looking flower. I've seen weirder. Alright, well, with that, that's done. That's done. That's the thing about the Briar's Disc, which I think is fine. These guys can go screw themselves. Hello again, Verona. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not, they've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this serpent, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I best have a little chat with this new Arda. I think I have some mountainous story with me. That one. Aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Alpinum gracilis. Large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. I know only one large cup-like one. Seriously, this thing looks like a weeping bell. The Pokemon, not the actual plant. You know, this one. Lamentum nixus. Alright. That could have been worse, I suppose. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. Now I'll be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Yeah, so now we can toss some elixirs together. Butterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Sprig wax cap. Sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking a hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset Mount Camp. Generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from a sour brandy. To cure. Bandy, not brandy. Brandy. Bishop's Parasol. Often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from a lemon dandy. Often fatal, no known cure for copper caledonia. Farmer's Worry. Often fatal, an antidote can be used using royal gentian. What do you think? Yeah, I have hop heart. ID'd, yeah? That was this one. Can I put it directly in? Oiled in vinegar. I guess I don't have vinegar, so I can't do that one. Oh, we'll keep that on hand. This one, though. I can't really... I'm terrible at identifying this shit. And yes, failing a batch of this will also raise your rising dread. So I don't feel like being discouraged at the moment, so we'll go back to the shop. Hello again. New Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. I must place an offering at the altar of Arduinna. Okay, this one... It looks like it's two... What is that? Choices? Is that a river or a border? Kind of half assuming it's churches. Abbeys, what have you. Whitborough. Old man. It's like at the foot of a mountain. Because the only abbey I immediately remember off the top of my head is this one over here, the Calder Abbey. It might just be another abbey. Swinside Stone Circle. It's not going to be that one. Undermere, Sadgel, Tebay. Can't tell if I'm overthinking things or underthinking things. Maybe overthinking things. Oh, wait. Oh, that's Rustland. I think she said... Oh, wait. Am I an idiot? That's Grisdale West. Oh, I am an idiot. The abbeys are not marked on the map, I think. Because look, that's the curve of the river. That's one abbey. And that's abbey-ish. Abbey-like. I guess. Seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, too old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisted roots. Must place an offering to the goddess of Arduinna. Put you there for now. This one tells me I can put Ember Soul, Animo Ignis, protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves that razor sharp. Or Colderry. Acutus Major. The use of Colderry is not well known. Some say it is the application of dark magic. But this offer has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduinna place the flower to ensure a successful hunt. They're not hunting this thing, though. They want protection. And I want to say I don't remember how the hell this thing looks like. Might be this one? Jagged leaves. Razor sharp. Yep. Vellum. Huzzah. We did good, presumably. Been harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun don't shine. I like her. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to attend to my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Larkshine, larkshine. The Curus Halcyonis. Oh, Halcyon. Yeah, yeah. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism and releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes, confusingly, called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pod that grows on this plant. That's this one, right? Spiny plant bulb. Bulbous. Isle of Neptune. That'll be fun. Pet the cat next day. Making good progress, I think. In time, she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. What it was, I'm not sure. Day 11. Alright, this one I distinctly remembering finding out at the last goddamn second about why this worked. 902, 803. Those are altitudes. For some reason, I spent way too long thinking it was, this plus this, but if this was the number, and I'm an idiot. So we want Bofel and Old Man to line up in those to get us to there. The impressive dredge line of the Creakle Crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Is that native to England? Again, we're supposed to be in England. I know, like, fancy England or something, but that looked Englandy. Sorry, I also had to double check if this day brought the sound of the lovely rain back. George. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Not off the top of my head. Oh wait, apparently I do. Weeping Bell. I thought it was going to be one of those ones I had to actually name off the top of my head. Lamentus nixus, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of the rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Oh, you're the gilded dendra. That would be a very big mistake. Imagine just handing out gilded dendra like it's going out of fashion. Red flowers. Soft frilled leaves. So, yes. Lesser Meridoc. Also helps that it is one of those examples of, oh hey, that is actually the real life thing. I don't know, just saying. Pet the kitty. Hello again, Amos. I'm heading out to the road again, but before I leave I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. Okay. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you got something up your sleeve for it. Balix Elixir. Yes, I do. I need 3 ingredients. This one I actually remember having written down for this situation simply because I could not be bothered to remember these directly off the top of my head. We need Paliance. Small improvements. Air quality of the Paliance is in class of its own, sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air. Calum decoris. Short leaves of this plant thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. I think, it probably would have helped if I written down what it was. Like blue flower. But I guess I kind of thought that I was going to only play this game once, so the next one is Eyebright, which we know what Eyebright looks like. It is stunningly bright among all the other flowers. And the last one is... Have I got that right? Prittle? Do I have Prittle? I think this is one of those ones I haven't yet identified. But it's this one. There we go. Elixir acquired. And now we actually never need to make this elixir again, thankfully. There you go. Spring wax cap. Where the hell did I get Prittle? All I know is it was this... Where was it? Prittle? Brittle? Is this it? Oh, what the hell is this? Even after using it, I just went, it's fine. Alright. Pet the cat. Hello, Alice. I've run out of, I can't remember its name. Sweet smelling flower with the small purple, smelling plant, small purple flowers. I need it for reasons. Ma'am, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Sweet smelling... Oh, wait, no. Sweet smelling small purple flowers. That's Solomon Scepter, right? Commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Ma'am, you can come forward and say what you're doing. I'm not, I don't judge people. I live with a couple of witches. Although most of what they've been doing is trying to make my life less of a living hell. I feel like it's working. Pet the cat. Always pet cat. Oh goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food. That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's been looking for this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been giving anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. How kind. That and sneak in some Hellebore hugs. Ulterior motives. Not getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives in Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. Might be worth a visit. So, Muncaster. Where are you, Muncaster? Muncaster. I follow Freeman's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have found still no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Put you in the archive. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, though, we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual. The specific plants are not known. Another quick venture. Relatively. Just, gotta do this shit. Oh boy. Heart pounding action. Anyways. Said south of it, right? Because the Great Oak was there. Small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots, 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona's Green's help to perform the ritual. We also, presumably, do not have all of the greenery we need for this situation, so kind of goes hand in hand. Pet the cat. Norwood, please. I'm finding an only thing that can keep me from nodding off at the night shift. I won't lie. I kind of wish there were more of these, like, more mundane people that came in every so often. Like, Hi, yes. I just need something to keep me up at night. Let's see. Xanthodermis strictus. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation, accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up under only unnatural light. That looks rather unnatural. Or rather, that looks like spores under unnatural light. Norwood. Daisy Dock. Simple potion that will grant courage. Can be brewed from the leaves. Primulus familiaris. Inde. Draw. First letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light, the number of petals on the lucky caballia flower. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate, even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she had needed. Foreboding. First letter of the Latin name known for golden light. Golden light. Which one was that one again? Was that Weeping Bell? Yes. Golden light sometimes fools hope. So L. Caballia flower. The lucky number of petals on it would be 7. So L. 7. I amble through Meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wild flowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Neat. I wonder how many people I can get through in the next, 3 minutes. Hi again, Bethany. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servants. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduinna saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. Only one thing is clear. We cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept on, for the hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dingeru. Keep it safe. I like safety. Ooh. Oh! Yeah. Well, hold up a moment. Is it Caballia? No. That one's good fortune. I'm trying to remember which one it was that opened shit up. What are they all? No. Clavilium? Yeah. No matter how complex or secure. I just need to remember what it actually looks like. Ah, so many plants. Theolox, that's the elixir, that's Brimlock. Ah, Clavilium. Find the Dudden tributary for its source. Oh, follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Could fear bringer be widow's woe? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. The Dudden tributary to its source. Dudden River Dudden to its source. Is that not its source? Tributary. Oh, does that mean... Okay. I think that means I had to Bleh. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source, meaning I probably had to go to the source of the other river that had it attached to it. Not, you know, it itself. Okay, that's enough. Tributary would be this one. Never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Would feel like that. Feel like that's a fairly common one. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then grab some ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift the curse. Last a pedal to secure Black Blood's reverse. And this one was all. Could the fear bringer be Widow's Woe? So by fear bringer in this, they mean Widow's Woe. Which, unless there's another name for Widow's Woe besides just Widow's Woe, I don't have Widow's Woe. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we have answers to some clues. We just need to figure them the frick out. Oh, stretch. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.